Hello, and welcome to day 9 of Mercury's message. So, I'm a day late with day 9. Yesterday was Thanksgiving Day, so I actually was really busy all day. And so I just gave myself some grace and lots of space and was like, okay, I'll just do it tomorrow. So, day 9 is coming a day late. And of course, I woke up yesterday and the first thing I felt like was gratitude. Like the first thing that really came to me was how grateful I was. And like this deep feeling of gratitude within myself. So throughout the day yesterday, I just paused throughout the day and I came back within myself to find gratitude in any circumstance, in any situation, and throughout the day, in everything. And so there was, it's like Mercury, during Mercury retrogrades, I find it so helpful for each day it's grateful it's awesome if you do this every day, but especially during Mercury retrogrades, if we each day find things that we're grateful for, because Mercury, we get these trickster moments, we get these things that kind of take us off course, always to come back within ourselves. But we go on these divine detours, and Mercury's like guiding us into some could be some tricky situations or tricky circumstances or whatever. And but always to go deep within ourselves, to come back within ourselves. The awareness, the level of consciousness is always shifting and changing. So yesterday, throughout the day, I kept pausing and finding things to be grateful for, like just intentionally being grateful. And that's how I started my day. I woke up like, oh my God, I'm so grateful. Like I am so grateful. And I just felt like this deep gratitude within me. And then throughout the day, I paused and kept feeling like gratitude, grateful. So that was Mercury's message that came in really, really strong for me throughout the day yesterday was gratitude, what you're grateful for. So not just yesterday, but every day throughout Mercury retrograde especially, but in general in life every day, if we can always find something to be grateful for, our lives become so much more magical and so much more amazing. And I find that even in the most trickiest times, that's when we really want to find that gratitude because we can go in a downward spiral. And when we actually are like, oh my God, I'm so grateful that this person came into my life and is showing me this, whatever it is, like this lesson, this blessing, whatever it is, I'm so grateful. And it raises our vibration instead of spiraling downward and going somewhere where it's not like downward spiral and into lower frequencies, into lower vibrations. Being the gratitude helps lift us up, helps us come back into our hearts, and helps lift us up into higher vibrations so we can stay in the abundance and the expansion energy. So, just something to play with when you're in those challenging and tricky situations. Like, oh my God, I'm like, can you just pause for a minute and being grateful for something that's tricky. I'm going through this tricky thing, this tricky circumstance, these tricky situations, and just kind of be like, oh Mercury, like, oh Mercury, and just kind of like lighten it up. Like that's what I was doing. I was kind of lighten the mood. And I was like, okay, Mercury, okay, I give, and it just lightens things up instead of being like, oh, it's this or oh, it's this. Can you feel the difference? Like, oh my God, hello, Mercury. Okay, I got it. And just kind of play with it and have fun with it. Instead of being in that other energy, you're like, you lift it up. Like, okay, I see what's going on. I see what you're trying to show me, or I'm not sure yet what's going on or what you're trying to show me, but I trust that where you're guiding me to go, I trust that something amazing is going to happen from this. I trust that something's going to shift within me. I trust this. I trust that. Like having trust within yourself and trust that everything is aligning in the most divine and beautiful ways around you. So life gets to be more fun. Life gets to be more amazing instead of the downward spiral and that more of the heavy feelings. And I've just started to start feeling these lightness. So lighten things up with gratitude, like lighten the load and play with Mercury, and we only have a few days left of Mercury retrograde. So you could be feeling a little bit more as he's slowing down, going backwards, and things might start to be like really bubbling up. So, what can you be grateful for? And pause, like just take a pause, breathe, and find gratitude for something. So, with that, I'm going to sign off and I will be back tomorrow.